Okay, hello. We're going to talk about my birthday while I get ready. And a lot happened at the concert, but there's a lot of reason behind what happened at the concert. Okay, so let's get started on that while I get ready. However long this takes, I'm not editing, so if it takes an hour, 2 hours, if there's mess ups, I'm done deleting videos. So whatever happens. Basically, put some eye cream on. At that party where I proposed, I don't know, who proposed, but we're both into each other and playing. So, say you want to date somebody and you're into somebody and whatever. Let's be real, there's still other people out in the world, right? Okay. So if I'm going to give up something to make sure to understand that it's real, I had to listen to Ronnie sing about his mom for 10 years. So I was like, I want his mom, Okay. It's funny because, like, yo, mama, but it's also sad because his mom, but it's also sexual because the album, okay? There's a lot of innuendos. Okay, so anyways, let's talk about the concert and then we'll go back to that. So I was determined to have his mom, right? Because that was part of the proposal. I was like, I want his mom, okay? So, assuming David already told him because they're already famous, we haven't spoken, blah, blah, blah. It's all a lead up. We've talked about this in the past, so it's by memory too, so it's kind of hard. But I go to the concert. It's on my birthday, so we already know that he knows what I'm here for. I'm here for your mom. You have a girl. I don't care about your girl, clearly. Yeah. Is it sexual? Yes. Right? Because I grew up listening to him. I was 10 when I heard his music. So is it sexual? Yes. Will I give him my kid? No. Let's be real, okay? So that way you know it's real, because it is a sexual situation. And if you know the lyrics, my mom growing up was a hoe, so I understand what he needs, and I understand that he's using not the excuse but the whole of his mother's heart in that song. So if you want to be real, basically, hey, come try to get his mom, and if he likes you, he'll give her to, he'll do you, and if he doesn't like you, go to the second sex, My mom died, how dare you, Okay, anyways, that's kind of the gist. If you really want, here's another one for you. Anyways, so that's what it means, but it also, his mom did really die. So they're like, so emotionally, as a kid, I want that from him, if, okay. If we're doing the Donna, anyways, but not her, okay. So, anyways, so, what do? We know he's there he's gonna give me his mom. He knows, we know, you're gonna get your mama. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get your mama. Okay? I should do makeup. What am I doing? I don't know. I was like, I'm here for your mama. Okay? Anyways. So, because it is, like I said, it is sexual. And you could do whatever the fuck you want. It's America, right? So I really could just F Ronnie Radke, and that's messed up. Blah, blah, blah. He has a girl. Yeah. Okay. That's not the point. The point is I want his mom. So, Wage of War comes. Oh, let's start from Sleep Theory. Start from the beginning. Sleep Theory comes. I go get a drink. I go to the lawn at the top, and I just watch from the top. I'm on the phone with my sister. Blah blah. It's all chill. I try to reserve my energy, so I'm just at the hill watching from the top to the concert. Who's after that was Tech 9. Yeah, I was Tech 9 after that. And I danced with Tech 9. That was fun. I am not into rap. That's not my genre per se. I know rap. You know what I mean? That's like David's genre. If you want to know about rap, ask him. So, if you hear any noise in the background, I have my family in the living room. So anyways, so basically, I danced with Tech 9. That was fun. It was nice. Then Wage War comes on. That's my genre. I know all the lyrics. I know all the dance moves. I know all that, okay? I could choose any dance move I want because I know all of them. Oop, I dropped stuff. But that's what it is, okay? So, Wage War, they have a song called Circle the Drain, and that's to incite a circle pit, basically, kind of. But it's to incite a circle pit, right? But nobody's partying. Like, we came here to party. Why is nobody partying? So what do? I'm here for your mama, right? So I'm the girl, but it's still my culture, and I know what the culture, you know? So I go for Circle the Drain, and I start twirling, ballerina dancing, skipping, the pit, like a fairy circle pit. I started a fairy circle pit where we get everybody dancing, but I'm a girl, so fuck around, find out kind of situation if you know the culture. But I close the pit, so I don't get hit because I'm a queen. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, so I start the pit. The boys rush in. They start going wild and getting mad, and then I close the pit with my fist, and I leave. Now they're moshing. Okay, so I started the pit. Then they're singing. I forget what song because I had a double margarita and then some gummies. So I was a little. So I don't remember what song it was, but one of the songs. Well, they have the same format for all their songs, which is another reason why I forget their songs. I could sing it when they're playing, but like they're all chants in a way, so like the formats are the same. So that's why I forget, not because I don't know it, it's because that's how it goes, you know? So one of the songs has a drop, which isn't a real, it's like when you hold the song for a second before you say the notes or the lines. So I said the lines too early when it was quiet, and so I said it, and then when they go to say the lines, I scream like a gore scream, like, you know, like you're falling, you know, and everybody looks and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, and they're like, yeah, that's, you know, because that's the girl version, okay? So I do the death drop. The rock genre is inspired by hell. It's not necessarily hell, okay? So like the dances and stuff is hell inspired. So a pit is like a pit, okay? That's the concept. It's because you're dancing. It's not actually, but at the same time, it is because it is, okay? So I do the circle pit, I do that. We party, blah, blah. I'm still here for y'all mama, you know? So after that, them playing, now it's Falling Reverse, okay? Falling Reverse was way more controlled. We both know I'm here for y'all mama, but he's gonna give me his mom, so I can't take his mom kind of situation. So I already did my part, but I can still dance, I can do whatever I want. It's just a more controlled situation now, because now it's me to him. I'm here for y'all mama. I'm going to give you my mom. Kind of, hello. Okay, all right. Let's see what happened. I mean, a lot of stuff happened, but like gist, it was very controlled, so I couldn't do much on my end because he was giving it to take is messed up. If somebody's giving you something, you don't just take it, you know? Okay, so there was nights, so I wanted to crowd surf and everything. The crowd was too mellow, so I couldn't do that. I was dancing all the parts. I let him know at on situations that I was 10 when the song came out, blah blah blah. He's like, that was 20 years ago, blah blah blah. Okay. There was, the knights started circling me like, I protect you kind of thing. I don't know how to explain. It's all dance moves. So because they're doing that, it's not allowing me and him to connect. So I have to like then use the mom card and show my key, and if you know what it, and be like, I got her kind of situation. And then I left before the concert was over, so he saw me leave. So I got her, and then I left. One, that's protection. Two, there's a lot of reasons. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But the whole point of even me wanting his mom and everything was listening to him talk about his mom since I was 10, and understanding the concept of it. But my kid, my baby Amanda, doesn't like that. Won't let that slide because your mom is more special than a fuck. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, not that the girl that he's with is anything, and I think I'm more than or anything of his. It's more like emotionally, if that makes sense. Okay. That's the concept. So I'm gonna give up my choice of choose, whoever I want for David. Then I want his mom. That was the idea. Not that I was actually taking her soul from hell and everything and blah blah blah. That's not the concept. The concept is I'm giving up effing Ronnie Radke for David, kind of. It's really funny. Everything is bullshit anyway, so you can do whatever you want, but that was the agreement. And so Ronnie gave me that. He's like, all right, fine, here you go. And I'm like, thank you. It's like he gave me his approval. And so he's my dad, I'm his mom. But it's not, it's emotionally. Okay, that's what it was. And that was my birthday. So that was awesome, actually, really cool for that to happen. I wish I could have surfed over and like hung out with them after and everything. But the way everything was going and him handing it to me, the mom, I then couldn't play the mom role, because if you understand what's happening or what the situation, it's not us, it's them. So them, which is the crowd, now is being too mellow, is knighting me, which is like all the guys in a circle around me, like to protect me because I'm a girl. Different things, okay? Which means I can't go hang out and party, the after party kind of. Okay? So I have to just leave. It's like, you leave. I'm like, okay. You know? Okay. I'm like, I got it, mom. Yo, mama. It's just nice and cool and funny. It's like it's also like a card, so ain't nobody talking about his mom, but I'm allowed to, because I'm like, we're never not gonna be friends. It's for life, and that's what that meant. And so that was cool. So I could say your mama to him and then feel bad about it because I'm your mama. And David liked the concept, because then he could say, I'm effing your mama, And that's why he liked it at the party. He goes, oh, I like that. Okay. But then I don't remember if at the last one Ronnie went or not. Like, I don't think he went in. I think he just stayed outside and then he left because he was too famous. I think. Well, did he go? Or we were just talking about it? No, because I feel like he showed up and we didn't. No, I don't think he did. And people freaked out. Maybe. I don't remember. I partied with a lot of famous people. Not a lot, but like underground bands, like I said. So I'm trying to remember who was there and which party. So I'm like, oh, was it the last one? Was it... Did Ronnie go? I don't think Ronnie went, so... No. But we did talk about him, so... I think the second last one we talked about him, which was that one, and then the last one he may have at the end. I don't remember. I was drunk. So, but he does know, and so it doesn't matter when he found out or what happened, but that's what it is. But yeah, that's a cool situation. And I said it faster than I thought. I'm trying to think what else happened. Oh, I forget which, it doesn't matter. Okay, so at the concert, I'm singing, dancing with them, and I guess because I'm so faded that, like, I don't notice, but, like, they put glitter on me, but it was sequence glitter, the chunky one. Oh, it was so adorable. So I'm a vampire now. Oh, that's the song. And he played I'm Not a Vampire. Okay, so that's another one. All of this is happening because I have my abusive ex, right? So, and another reason why I want his mom, a bigger reason I want his mom, because I did say it at the party, but even bigger is when I was fighting with my abusive ex, he gave me that song as kind of like an FU, because that's my band and that's my music. And so the revamped version is way more melodic. And so as an autistic person, it drove it home deeper of how abusive he is, if that makes sense. So to even listen to that song, I couldn't, because it was so, not scary, but emotional. So when he sang the old version at my concert, that healed me, so now I can listen to the new version without having his mom in my heart, without crying about what happened in my past. And that's the real reason why I was like, I'm here for your mama, because he took her from me, and so I'm taking her back, okay? And so that's really what it was. That was one of the ways he tried torturing me, was musically. So I tried doing it back to him, kind of. And my boys got famous, so it worked, you know? Because we don't do nothing illegal. We here for cream, for the money, you know? So, oh, you think you're tough hurting a girl? Well, look at what they're doing. Look at my boys. They're on my side. Anyways. Don't take my music from me. What the hell? So now I have his mom in my heart, and I can listen to my music again. And that's the real reason that I went over there to get his mom. Because the revamped version is so beautiful. I was so upset. I was just crying. Anyways, so he should play the revamped version now live. I think so, because I have his mom in my heart, and I think so. I think it's beautiful. So what else? No, that's it. It's just crazy how, like, full circle things happen. Like, you say something to a boy you don't know you're just partying with, and you're like, yeah, I think you're cute. Yeah, you know. Okay, if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna be married, I want his mom, you know, like, saying all this, like, game, but making the game real. Oh, so cute. Look at him. Why don't you do it, you know? Apparently, because Ronnie does too, see? Oh, that means if everybody's on the same boat, we're all chilling. But I'm pretty sure the guitarist is mad at me because he's part of the bridge. And if you're mad at me, you keep your bridges, you know what I mean? So that's what I was here for. I don't want your bridge. I know about your bridge. And I'm not trying to pay the tolls. You know what I mean? Oh, I love being satanic. Not satanic. Witch. I love being a witch. Anyways. I'm not doing my makeup. I'm not doing anything. I just want to talk and gossip about my birthday. That was fun. Yeah. I'm still on my boy mode because I will do girl. But because this one's for Ronnie specifically, and it's a bonding moment, I'm not gonna disrespect his girl and try to, like, look good for him, you know? It's more like, no, girl, you mess up, I'm right there. Like, I'm his back. So it's not for me to be with him. It's for him to have backup because he's in love with her. Okay? That's really what it on his side is I'm his moon now because he lost his moon having her there, so I'm now his moon as a guidance. Okay? As a mom, because now he has a mom. Okay, that's how that works. And that's what that was. I think that's all I want to talk about.